Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Day's Podcast, along with another video. Sorry. So yes, we already have 2 out of 12 astrology signs. So we're going to talk about this next one. So this next one, we're going to take it back a little bit to mid to late fall, because it is April 3rd. I'm only saying the date just in case I don't particularly say a sign or talk about a sign on a certain day, but I may be able to talk about all these signs sooner than you think. So we'll see about that. So we are going to talk about this particular sign because we already talked about the air sign, not the second, not the third, but the first, which is Gemini. We already talked about Taurus, which is the first earth sign. So we're gonna not talk about the first fire sign, but the last one. And we can talk about the first fire sign, but we're gonna talk about the last one. So here we are. We are talking about Sagittarius. This sign will forever be intertwined with me. I will say that right then and there, because I have ancestors that were Sag. My great grandfather. I have a sister that's a Sag. My best friend is a Sag. Someone I'm very close with, is a Sag. And let's just talk about it. I'm sorry. I promise you, just as I said in the last video, every sign I'm going to give my individual. I'm not taking more or away from any of them. I will give every single sign their individual attention. So let's talk about it. So their element is fire, and their color is blue. Just like me, they're mutable. Their day is Thursday. So, oddly enough, some Sagittariuses may have been born on a Thursday, a Wednesday, Monday. Most of them. Some of them, not all, but their day is usually Thursday. That's their peak day of just like, all right, this is what I need to exactly do, what I'm going to do, what's going on. By Thursday, they have an idea of what they want to do by the weekend, into the next week, by Thursday. Just because Wednesday is like, all right, we already figured out what we were doing last week, but Thursday is like, all right, this is what's going on. Their ruler is Jupiter, which is, some planets for me, it's okay. Same as Venus with Taurus, that's okay. Their greatest compatibility is a Gemini and an Aries. Those are their greatest compatibilities. So when you see a Sag, somehow, some way, you're gonna see either an Aries or a Gemini. In most cases, though, it's a Gemini. As far as, actually, no. It's actually divided. More Gemini than Aries, but it's divided. I'm just gonna say it's divided, but for me, I've been seeing more Geminis be with Sag, and I see Aries be with Sag, but it could be both. Their lucky numbers are 3, 7, 9, 12, and 21. So if those numbers reside in you in any way, then makes sense. So their dates are their dates are November 22nd through December 21st. So I didn't really speak on the weather when it came to Taurus because they kind of go with Gemini in a sense where it's like rainy but still hot, and we'll have their peak moments of it being nice and cool and cloudy. But other than that, they have sunny days too. But as far as with Sagittarius, we're kind of peaking into going into snow. It's cold, the leaves are kind of damn near on the ground. But their strengths are generous. Their strengths. I'm having a lisp right now for no damn reason because I don't have a lisp. Their strengths. Strengths. Why do they have it so weird? I'm sorry, y'all. They're generous, idealistic, great sense of humor. So they always have somebody laughing. They idealistic, you know, what would work? What deal can I be able to go about this to where it would make me feel yes. Generous. They can be generous. Yes, they can. Their weaknesses. Promises more than can deliver. Now, I'm fair with every sign, so I'm not coming at nobody. You can look at Taurus, you can even look at myself. I've said my own weaknesses. Very impatient. Will say anything no matter how undiplomatic. Strong likes are freedom, travel, philosophy, being outdoors. They like to be social. But with those weaknesses, it's hard to be social when there's certain things you do have to be patient for, and you do have to make sure you're not feeling as though, you know, you say a lot more than what could be done, you know, and making promises that should be done as just a sense of life anyway. We all have that. We all have that sense. But with them, that is really their weaknesses. Their dislikes, they don't like clingy people. Being constrained. Off the wall theories and details. They don't even like details. A Sag watching this right now feels like I probably talked a lot. I'm sorry. Okay, so listen. Sagittarius individuals, they are known for their curiosity and energy, making them natural travelers of the zodiac. Their open mind and philosophy, their views drive them to explore the world in search of the meaning of life. As extroverts, they are optimistic, enthusiastic, and always ready for change. While they are often preoccupied with mental work, they have the ability to turn their visions and thoughts into concrete actions and circumstances. So I'm not going to say they ain't going to do what they need to do. I'm just going to say that when it comes to certain things that they may have to do, that may be something they got to weigh in. Like Aries and Leo, Sagittarius is a fire sign that seeks to creatively color the world in their own unique way. So like I was saying in Taurus, you know, they're grounded. So they're going to have their own way where they want to have stability. Aries, Leo, and Sag, they want to do things their way, their own way, my way. And of course, me being an air sign, I'm just looking like, well, all right now. You know, because I'm floating, I'm chilling, like, I know shit's gonna be, but it's like, they just, all right now, all right. So, they are clear about their intentions and have a strong moral compass, where that can sometimes make them overly honest and lacking in tact and consideration of others, and for others. So, it's important for them to learn how to express their opinions in a tolerant and socially acceptable way. So they can be right. And even if they want to be bluntly and I just want to have an invisible stab to you, it's not going to hurt type of right, that to the wrong person will trigger. So it's like they need to learn that not every sign and every person is going to take that type of bluntness. me being someone that is very compatible with them as opposed to an Aries, which is pretty much their twins. They're similar, but it's just like, with me, of course, being the air and first air and mutable already, it's like, all right, well, I get it. I get exactly what you're saying. So when you can be able to understand that someone else will already have an opinion and someone else will already be strongly about how they firmly want to say it, be ready. That's all. Because I'm not, and other people, are not the same as them or me, whatever the case may be, however you look at it. They're ruled by Jupiter, largest planet in the solar system and the greatest beneficial giant in astrology. So, their enthusiasm has no bounds, and they possess a great sense of humor accompanied by intense curiosity. They crave absolute freedom, which fuels their adventurous spirit to explore different cultures and philosophy. So, trying to keep Sagittarius to sit. They're not going to want you to sit either. They're going to try and see if you're productive, but they're going to be productive. So just know that. The misunderstood healer is what they are. They're a centaur. But that's the origin. Guided by the centaurs in the story of Chiron. I don't know how to say it. Sagittarius is a sign of teaching and healing. Just like with me, similar to me, not just like, I can't say I can heal, but I don't know. I know I communicate, and there's two of me, which I have a double perspective. So if they're teaching, I'm with them in the sense of broadening that as they just kind of heal. So we kind of go together. We're polar opposites. They are always They are always ready to lend a helping hand in our natural benefactors, but their selflessness is often misunderstood by the common people. Pain is often hidden behind their smile, and they would willingly give everything they have to help others heal and seek a life free from pain. Despite being blessed with many incredible things, Sagittarius individuals may still feel like something is missing to make their life complete. There's a word called insatiable or insatiable. When I learned that in college, it really stuck with me because it's true. There are people out there that you can give them everything humanly possible. Even if you was to help somebody teleport, they will teleport and be like, all right, well, I told everyone that you teleported. You know how to fly too? Like, there's some people that just are not ever satisfied. I'm not saying that's them, but they are one of those people that would feel like if there was more to be able to have, they're going to look for it. Would it be right? Would it be wrong? It depends. But they have a moral sense of what they would want. So it's like, morally speaking, they know if it's wrong and they know if it's right, how it would affect anyone and everyone. So don't think for 1 second, ever, for any sign, that intentions can just be all cloudy and I didn't know. No. We all know. All right, so individuals born with the sun of Sag are playful, humorous, and seek fun and carefree relationships. They are attracted to partners who are equally open-minded and can match their passionate and expressive nature. Being adventurous and always willing to try new things, they may struggle to distinguish between friendships and loves, or between love and sexual friendships. Their compatibility with other signs depends on how open their partners are to change and diversity in their relationship. So my thing is, they seek partners who are intellectual and can stimulate all of their senses, while also being gentle yet firm in their opinions and choices. They have the ability to respect almost anyone and always expect the best in people who come into their lives. However, being a sign of belief and disappointment, they may not always experience the happiness of love stories. If a Sag individual holds on too firmly to their mental strength and processes, dismissing tenderness and emotion that should lead the way, they could end up in a series of meaningless relationships with partners who don't even make their heart skip a beat. So, for what I just read, they like to try new things. They're very adventurous. They because they're so happy and free, it's hard for them to feel as though, okay, are you the one? No, you're the one. No, you're the one. But see, this is the thing about a Sag that I will make very clear for them. You gotta know. Because there's people out there that will really make you feel like they're the one and they're not the one. They may not be the one. So you gotta know. And I say that, with kindness, because I've witnessed Sagittarius relationships where they have not been, my sister, my friend, just people I know have had relationships where it's just like, whether they was even with a Sag themselves, or even if they were to have been with, a water sign. Or better yet, maybe they was, with another earth sign. But that doesn't mean that, they don't try. I'm fair. So, as far as with friends, they are known for being positive and fun, and they tend to be popular among their friends, creating a wide circle of social contacts. They enjoy the diversity of life and culture and like to surround themselves with people from all walks of life. They're generous and kind, and as long as they keep their life philosophies in check and make time to laugh, they can make great friends. Everyone should feel lucky to have a Sagittarius friend. They're good. At times, the inconsistent and adaptable nature of a Sagittarius can make it appear that they lack interest in matters of the family. So, at times, you could see them and it just seems like they don't want to be really, my family. But what are we doing? But they care. They have a wide range of beliefs and views and tend to see the world as their home. However, their ruler exalts in the sign of Cancer, the sign of family. And the truth is that Sagittarius individuals are deeply supported by the circumstances of their home. Deeply supported by the circumstances of their home. They have the chance to blossom through intimate connections, parenthood, and finding love and forgiveness for every person in their family tree. Sagittarius individuals have the potential to create strong family bonds and find a true sense of belonging despite their wanderlust tendencies. So if you want to know what wanderlust, what that word means, strong desire of travel. That's just what that means. They have a clear focus and will work tirelessly to bring their visions to life, but often struggle to maintain this focus and may get distracted along the way. It may be challenging for them to stay on track until their goals are achieved. They thrive in a dynamic work atmosphere and enjoy working in teams, often lifting the spirits of others when they are feeling down. Jobs that suit Sagittarius individuals include those of a travel agent, photographer, researcher, ambassador, or freelance activities that allow them to organize their own time. Money can be a weak spot for Sagittarius as they tend to overspend, giving in to all their cravings. They have an extremely positive outlook on life and believe that there is so much to see, possess, touch, and smell in this world that it would be a shame to waste any time saving or carefully planning their finances. Now that's dangerous. They are willing to take risks that I'm sorry, they don't have to take sometimes. Yeah, they are willing to take risks they don't have to take. Yeah, sometimes they will jump into situations that they don't even need to be. Sometimes wearing rose-colored glasses and ending up disappointed. Yeah, there'd be times y'all be wasting y'all time, but then there'd be times y'all be thinking y'all wasting y'all time for the wrong things. I mean, for the wrong things. Meaning, there'd be times things don't need to be wasted on things that you would think they need to be when they don't need to be, as opposed to the things that y'all may feel like they need to be done in such a way, but then later on it's like, damn, I didn't have to do that. And it's like, well, you did it. I can't tell you didn't do it, but you wanted to do it. You said you needed to do it. I mean, that's what I know from a Sag. They never say they don't need to do something. They be usually saying, I need to do something. So, I mean, they gotta pin that out to say, hey, you know, I need to chill. However, they deeply believe that the universe will provide them with everything they need. So, spiritually speaking, they feel like things will come to them. I'm not saying they won't, but there are some things that just won't appear. You gotta kind of make sure it's there anyway. So, Sagittarius men are fun-loving and external travelers. Well, not external. Eternal travelers who are interested in religion, philosophy, and the meaning of life. They love adventures and view life as a pool of endless possibilities, and they want to explore that to determine where they can find the truth, and which they can find what direction they want to go into. They're honest, courageous, optimistic, and restless wanderers, constantly in search of their next destination. To win the heart of a Sagittarius man, one must share his quest, appreciate his wisdom, and respect his opinions. They just want you to enjoy the ride. They want you to know that they know things that you may not know, and respect things that you may not agree with. However, on the downside, they can be very careless, impatient, tactless, and superficial. That's dangerous. As they value ultimate freedom, they do not tolerate clingy partners who lack independence and initiative. To hold on to a Sagittarius man, one must learn when to hold on and when to let go. These men are logical thinkers and enthusiastic listeners who carefully process the information before coming to their own conclusions. So a lot of times you got to take your time, because mind you, the clocks went back. So you got to kind of talk with them, but still be, bouncy, and still kind of tell them to slow down. That's a lot going on. Just for anyone to want to really know the male, can they be able to adjust to all of this? Yes, it says they can be honest and courageous and optimistic, but they can be careless and impatient, and they can be superficial. So it's like, one minute you would feel like, they will be there and tell you what's going on and what's really happening, but then they'll make that time to know that whatever may be may not be, and they don't want to wait on that, and they don't want to be careful, I should say, on that. But as far as with the women, they're known for being wild, independent, fun, friendly, and outgoing. They enjoy expressing themselves in all areas of life and are determined to live life to the fullest. Vibrant, inquisitive, and exciting. These women are honest and always speak their mind. They value freedom and independence and find joy they find joy in open, wide spaces, especially when they are colored by adventures or long conversations. Dating a Sagittarius woman requires an open mind and an adventurous spirit. And that could be possibly hard for some signs, because some signs just want you to kind of just, we got to do this. They don't want to, we got to go here, do this, then we're going. They don't want to do all that. Some signs don't want that. But if you're with a Sagittarius, they sometimes would like to just, but now we're at the destination. And unless you cool with that, you won't have no issue. When they fall in love, they may turn all their focus into their partner and neglect other areas of their life. However, she is independent and confident enough to remember the importance of balancing other aspects of their life. So they're gonna feel like they need to just kind of drift away and be with their lover. But then they're gonna be like, well, wait a minute now. I got things I gotta do. I love all this, but I got things I gotta do. They enjoy spontaneous pull of emotions that occupy her heart and mind from time to time. They are open to love and may have multiple love affairs throughout their lifetime, as she will not settle for a relationship that doesn't make her happy. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, let me retrace that back. This is a woman who is open to love and may have multiple love affairs throughout her lifetime, as she will not settle for a relationship that doesn't make her happy or loses its purpose over time. She sees life as one big adventure and expects her partner to make her laugh and join her on her travels. So, yeah, they want what they want, whether it's male or female. And, you know, passion, curiosity, intensity, adaptability, you know, they have it. Sagittarius' quest for knowledge knows no bounds. But yeah, they're notorious for its signature bluntness and their brutal honesty. And, you know, I said all this, but yeah, that's pretty much the most that I can really say. They can get along with everyone, so as long as the other person gives them the space to roam, whether they're, you know, trying to figure out different things. Their unpredictable nature may make grounded earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, a bit uneasy. The emotional water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, might take Sagittarius' blunt commentary a bit too personal. So the water signs, be careful with them, because they're not gonna always be thinking, you know, how you say things. And then as far as with the earth signs, they're gonna kind of look at you like, all right, you know, we get what you're saying, but, you know, you can dim that flame a bit, you know. So although Sagittarius can work with any sign, it might be extra careful with friends and lovers who could use a bit more empathy. That's all. But romantically, their lovers resent any boundaries, so constant motion is essential in any Sag relationship. If you're lucky enough to link up with one of these archers, be sure to buckle up and have your passport ready. Fellow fire signs, Aries and Leo, are attracted to Sag's humor, wit, and fairy passion. So Sagittarius will often ignite connections with these dynamic spark plugs. The air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, also fan Sagittarius' flame. The air signs are intellectual, social, and curious, so they find Sagittarius' adventurous nature to be extremely attractive. When teaming up with this sign, be sure to buckle up. So yeah, that's the most I can say about Sag. So I hope, yeah, they have their way. I hope you enjoyed this video and episode, and I'll be back with more. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.